Is your boat designed to dock with a bow or stern towards the jetty, or maybe both? I have noticed during my years as a coach that many new boaters have bought a boat without really knowing whether the boat is designed to be predominantly docked with a bow or stern towards the jetty. This can become a real challenge when you're entering your docking area and realize that your boat feels impossible to maneuver. If you're a skilled car driver, your brain subconsciously wants to drive and dock the boat just like you would park a car on asphalt. Therefore, by default, it seems easier to dock with a bow towards the jetty driving forward rather than reversing your boat in towards the jetty. Another thing that I've noticed is that many new boaters decide to buy a certain boat model after examining it the same way you would normally look at an apartment or house that you intend to buy. You like the overall design, you've tested how it feels to sit at the helm, checked out the kitchen, electricity, bathroom, water systems, but in a static environment on land. But have you really examined the boat from the perspective of docking in a volatile situation? And have you examined this with the intention to handle the docking single-handedly or together with somebody else on board? Let's go through how you can examine your boat to be thoroughly prepared. In day cruisers, the front of the boat will contain a cabin. This means that the bow will be high and sometimes pointy. Many boats that have an inboard engine have a stern platform that is designed for easy access for relaxation, fun and bathing. Even with outboard engines, there are platforms on each side of the engine that also have hatches for putting anchors and lines. If your intention is to dock with a stern towards a jetty, make sure that the water depth is enough for your draft. If your boat is designed as a floating picnic blanket to be used in sunny weather, you probably need to remove most of the canopies in order to be able to move around on your boat. On this bow rider, you can walk across as it's open both in the stern and in the front, whereas this hardtop is closed in the front as it instead contains a little rooftop. The canopy on this boat model is more for weather protection. You can walk on the gunnel even though the canopy is up, but it's meant to be used without it. On medium-sized day cruisers, the gunnels can also be slim or even non-existent. This boat has a single engine and no bow thruster. On this model, you can easily access the bow with the stairs at the helm. The bow is a little curved with low grab handles all around that you need to both hold on to and climb over if you intend to dock with a bow towards the jetty. Depending on how high the jetty is, you might need a bowsprit with a ladder. They're both fixed and removable ones. This is a larger day cruiser that is built for docking with a stern towards the jetty, which can be seen on the layout of the floor, giving easy access from the helm to the stern. It is also completely closed at the helm towards the front. The gunnel is a little bit wider so that I can actually have both my feet next to each other when I make my way towards the bow. There are several long grab handles available. The bow is pretty pointy and it also has a bowsprit, which is another important indicator that you should dock this boat with a stern towards the jetty. If you intend to dock with a bow, you risk having the bowsprit too far into the jetty, or if you end up askew between Y-bars, you risk hitting the neighboring boats with your bow. Walk across and around your boat, check how it feels and where the grab handles are. Where is your fuel tank, and check how easy it is to reach back to your helm after you've been outside walking on your boat. This boat has a twin engine and a bow thruster, which makes maneuvering much easier than a single engine without a bow thruster. The bow thruster also has a remote control so that you can be anywhere on the boat and still being able to push your bow in the right position. With the right equipment and knowing how to use it, large-size boat models are usually much easier to maneuver than smaller ones. Some boat models are designed to dock either way. This is a typical boat for someone who has a house in the Stockholm archipelago and who wants to be able to use the boat no matter how windy and rainy it is. It's robust, made out of aluminum and with sliding doors and ceiling instead of canopies. It is easy to walk around on the gunnels and to move around quickly. The same with this walk-around model, which is also like a large-size console boat with a little cabin in the front. There is a canopy available to use if it's rainy, but today, when it's sunny in Stockholm, it's not needed.